Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits.
Welcome back to Baltimore, where the hometown Orioles have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Iglesias now at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Stewart is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 3-2.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 46 now for him on the season, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Line to the right side, but foul. Again, another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
the batter.
Standing in, DJ Stewart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate, Ryan Holiday. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jalen Beeks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Hit hard to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top 9-2. Alex Cobb, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stewart is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another chance, Brandon Lau. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. On the ground to the right side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Meadows carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and chopped to first. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The O's lead this thing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready now, Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Ruiz trying to get there. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Brian Holiday, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Number 13.
So striding in, Andrew Velasquez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Ramon.
Striding into the box, Ramon Urias. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 9-2 lead. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Iglesias over to his right. 2 gone. Now batting, Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down by a touchdown. It's not. Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping up now, Ryan Mountcastle. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Brendan McKay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rio Ruiz, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Brian Holiday, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Peter Fairbanks gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5. So he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman,
Digging in,
number 6.
Ryan Mountcastle, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Mountcastle.
He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw to second and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More from the show. Saturday baseball. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Austin Meadows. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And they remain well behind. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
To the plate now, Rio Ruiz. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season as the blowout continues. At the plate, Anthony Santander, as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Chaz Roan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Chaz Roan.
Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Brian Holiday. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. From the stretch. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 19-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Smith. First pitch on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Brian O'Grady, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Manuel Margot is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Velasquez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Andrew Velasquez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Ramon Urias. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but
here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and a one-time magic number. 61 home runs on the season now as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Jose Iglesias working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Rio Ruiz, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Boy, they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Anthony Santander, and he puts it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. Settling in now, Yandy Diaz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this A-big.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Standing in now, Brendan Wow, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
21-2 the final tally today. Baltimore blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Alex Cobb earns the victory.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Rio Ruiz was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay, 21-2. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Fernando Romero earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees, 7-4. Jason Hayward drove in 4 overall with 2 big flies, leading the Cubs to a
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Alex Cobb will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So striding forward now, Randy Arozarena. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Number 8.
Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And that's out number 1. So stepping in, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. And good for him. Andrew Velasquez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Hanser Alberto. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-1 Baltimore. So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're
Batting fifth, the first baseman, G-Man Troy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. G-Man Choi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Choi stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-1. Into the box now, Trey Mancini, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Pat Valaika. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Orioles are on top 2-1. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Mike Zunino.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now that designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manuel Margot. He popped out there, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Welcome back. The Orioles are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something they've done very well this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits 2nd on the Orioles in that category. To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Andrew Velasquez. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Nunez on second, Mountcastle at first, 1 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 56 on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
The left fielder, Anthony.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Meadows moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Yeah, I can't even begin to even imagine what this guy's thinking right now. 40 straight games in the big leagues facing this type of talent and finding a way to mix in a knock. Dan, as a pitching staff, it starts getting into what range when you know you're trying to end a guy's streak.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. You go through a meeting before the game, you're going over the entire team, and you don't want to be that guy that keeps...
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. At the plate now, Renato Nunez. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now as this lead got even wider. Jalen Beeks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 3 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 11-1. Riding in once again, Randy Arozarena. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Austin Meadows goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases, so they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority, and that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Hanser Alberto. First delivery to him on the way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's 1 down now. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles, but they're on autopilot 11-1.